The Step Into Sport project is a really effective collaborative approach, which involves the leadership of Cardiff Metropolitan University, who are adding some of their money in with the grant from the South Wales Police Youth Trust. And it goes to the heart of one of the most important things we can do, which is to motivate young people and give them a better alternative than being drawn into gang activity and the sort of activity in which they are exploited. So it's a really good example of a partnership between myself and the Chief Constable as the operational lead, the South Wales Police Youth Trust as a body which draws in a lot of people to support the trust in providing positive opportunities for young people in our communities, these local clubs that are active in themselves, and with the support of the local community and the local authority. The South Wales Police Youth Trust is only a small trust, although we hope it'll grow in future. But this is the largest grant we've ever given it, at about £20,000, which of course is going to be matched by the university itself, as well as bringing in their resources, as well as police resources and the resources of local community sports clubs. So it's an opportunity of really bringing together a number of different strands of strength in our local communities in Cardiff in order to address this real problem of youngsters being drawn into gang-style activity, being exploited, and not realizing that they're probably having their lives ruined by being drawn into negative activities, whereas the whole point of the project is to offer them something better, positive sporting engagement, engagement with local community clubs in the Cardiff area, and something that could give them a much better start in life than they'll otherwise have. The other thing is local organisations that have a responsibility across the city. So we've got Sport Cardiff, we've got the Youth Justice Service in the city, and we've got the Cardiff Youth Service involved with the project as well. I think very often we underestimate how much of an impact we can make if we draw together different bodies, each of which has their own responsibilities, their own ethos, their own facilities, and make the connections between them. And the university has acted as the catalyst to bring them together with the South Wales Police Youth Trust, providing the money to enable this first set of programmes to take place. I think what's positive is that there's an ethos in Wales of treating the offender as a child first. These are young people who very often get drawn into activities and don't realise the implications of what they're getting involved in when they start to offend or be involved in gang activities, or to see the attractions of being drawn into some of the drug trafficking activities that go on. And it's important that we treat them as children by offering positive models, role models within sport, the opportunity to do things that they enjoy, because the positive can drive out the negative when that happens. So I want to thank each of the partner organisations that's involved in that, the university, the local community clubs, the Sport Cardiff, the Youth Service, the Youth Justice Service, as well as our trustees within the Youth Trust and the Chief Constable and members of the policing team that are involved as well. It's making those connections, joining up the dots, looking for the positives that we can work on together, that is really at the heart of what we're trying to do here. So a big, big thank you to all of those who are involved, because it's only with all those different bits joined together that an application like this can succeed, and then we can try to take the project forward. What will it involve in the longer term? Well, who can tell? But it might be that this is something that will grow and grow. We've all seen in many different ways the positive things that engagement with sport can do. And if it's joined up with the approaches being adopted not just by the police and the local authority, but by all the other local partners, it can do great things. We've seen many small projects funded by the Trust that have been very, very positive, right across the South Wales police area, including Bridgend, Swansea, and up in the valleys. This, as I say, is the biggest single project that we've funded, but it could be the model for the future if it's successful, and hopefully it will also draw people to support the Trust and its ambitions to do positive things for our young people in the future, rather than always having to focus on the negatives.